Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Mugs and Mike podcast. I'm your host, Zeke, but I can't do this alone, so I brought back my 3 friends with me. I got Nomad.
The man with a dead channel.
I got Hack.
I'm still here. I'm looking at all of you.
I got nothing funny to say, so let's just get this started.
And there's GameCubeDude. Alright, so before we go on with this beautiful topic that we have decided for y'all, we wanted to express our gratitude for having 1,000 views on the first episode of the podcast.
That was pretty awesome. I didn't expect it to get that many views that fast, and also we also need to give a thanks to the guy who gave us our first piece of fan art.
Oh yes, definitely.
What was his name? Blaze? Was it Blaze?
Thank you, Blazer Hacks.
Blaze Hacks.
This podcast is more relevant than I am.
I'd say let's put his fan art up on the video right about now. You know, just show it off real fast, and then we'll go back to whatever art we're gonna use for the actual episode.
Well, there you go. So yeah, we just wanted to express our gratitude. I literally thought we were going to have like 50 views by this point. So yeah, thank y'all so very much.
Mm-hmm.
And now for our first topic, Hack. Hack is the one going to be leading us our discussion, so go on ahead, Hack.
Okay, so the topic today we're going to be discussing about is health. Now, health is something that we all get worried about one time and every day. Sometimes it could even be a hasty or a hellish problem that we all are having. Like, for me, for example, I actually have high cholesterol, which I'm not the healthiest person around, actually. So, and I'm not really active with my body, which it's rather embarrassing since I look at everyone else and they usually hang out with other people while I'm just basically at my computer looking at the internet. So what do you all have any experience with health?
Yeah. Recently I've developed a problem with high blood pressure, so I'm trying to stay away from sugar and, you know, a lot of more processed stuff like that just for a little while, just so I can level my blood pressure back.
Oh, really?
So that's pretty much what's been going on with me health-wise. Like a few months ago, I started going to the gym because I wanted to work, you know, more to get in better shape, be like a better role model to my fans. Now, obviously, exercise alone is not going to help me. What I need to do is go on a diet, and I actually have this cleanse diet planned for March, to where I'll probably lose a lot of weight. I went on this same cleanse diet for about a week, a few months ago, and I lost 10 pounds in that time. So I'm like, okay, yeah, doing this for like a month could easily like help me, you know, get into better shape, look better on camera, and then finally all the fat jokes will end. You fucking bastards. I'm just kidding. I don't actually get that many fat jokes. Those kind of people usually go after people like Boogie2988. However, he's losing weight too, so, you know, make your jokes while you can, motherfuckers. The YouTubers are getting thin.
Glass paper.
Anyway,
But
who else would like to share?
But GameCubeDude, how did you get high blood pressure though on sugar? Like, what do you drink?
Well, I mean, I really didn't pay attention to what I was eating. I usually ate a lot of sugary stuff, you know, fake potato chips and, you know, candy and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, that can cause your blood pressure to go up. So doctor said, yeah, you know, it's not too serious at the moment, but, you know, we should probably like help start making it level. So I'm like, all right, I can deal with that. Because if you look online ways to, you know, level blood pressure, it's way easier than you would think. Like, you just have to eat like real meat and stuff, nuts. Those are usually a good thing. And dark chocolate. Yeah, not milk chocolate, dark chocolate, like real dark chocolate. That stuff, that's actually really good for you. Zeke, you actually taught me that.
Yes, I did. And
Same here.
You'll start acquiring a taste for it after a while.
Yeah, I need to get my hands on it.
Hang on, guys, 1 second. My recording fucked up.
Oh.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Nomadic's phone decided it didn't want to do the podcast, so it fucked him.
Yeah.
Fucked him dirty.
Fucked me hard.
That'll cause health issues.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Apparently, you can lose about 300 calories per hour of sex, though, so...
What?
Really?
I think so.
But you know what? You know what's something cool? I found out. Apparently, kissing, that burns like 5 calories a minute.
Wow.
Any ladies in the audience want to help me work out? I'm gonna get flack for that one, but it was so worth it.
I could see the fan art already with that one.
Oh no!
Ooh, spicy.
So, since GameCubeDude went on with it, I'll talk about my story of health, I guess. Both sides of my family have a lot of preventable diseases. Like, they have a lot of heart disease, heart attacks, diabetes on both sides. So I kind of got the genetic lottery, as it was.
Oh shit.
But at least I can still try and prevent that from happening, because I definitely don't want any of that to happen. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I need to start looking at what I'm eating a lot more carefully, which I haven't really been doing. But I'm still been trying to limit the soda that I intake. I've dropped it down from I used to drink 2 or 3 bottles a day, and now I'm down to a bottle, 20 ounces, and I'm probably going to drop that down sooner or later. Been drinking a lot more water. That helps a lot.
Water is good.
Oh yeah, definitely. For the past year, I barely drank anything besides water. I would drink milk on occasion, and it's not straight cow milk. It's actually soy milk. If anybody's heard of the milk brand Silk, I would recommend trying them. They're pretty tasty, actually. But yeah, drinking water alone is actually it's a lot more important to health than most people might even realize. And one benefit for me is that I naturally hate soda, so I never drank that stuff. So,
Good
I have a bit of advantage most people don't have.
Oh, come on.
You just gotta hate soda. That's all you gotta do.
Oh, as easy as that. So, Mr. Nomad, do you have any health scares or anything you're looking at?
Well, I've gotten a lot better over the past year. It all started in my senior year of high school. I got a job, and that job required me to walk an hour walk 30 minutes there from my school, and then walk 30 minutes back to the school so I can, do my actual schoolwork there. And in that time, I lost a lot of weight.
Like how much?
It's I'd say about 50 pounds, 60.
50?
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
During my senior year and my junior year of high school, I would always walk or bike to school, and the walk was an hour walk, so I would wake up super early. But that was the thing with me. I really like walking. Whenever I get stumped on something, or if I need a break from editing, I'll just get up and I'll go for a walk for an hour. I love walking. A great thing about walking is I can take my music with me, or I can just let my imagination drift. Just let me just think about whatever kind of things can come to mind. That's how I've come up with a lot of ideas from videos. I just go on walks and they just come to me. Honestly, if you ever get bored, try walking. Try walking and just let yourself wander. It does wonders for a person.
Oh, believe me, I wish I could do that this time of year.
Get a coat.
But it's cold outside.
I don't
Get
give
2
a
coats.
fuck. There are these things called coats, and they exist for a reason. There are also these things called scarves. There are these things called hats. Use them.
And there's this thing called frostbite.
And there are these things called gloves. And there are these things called pants. Long pants. And there are these things called shoes.
And there's this thing called freezing rain.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
that's
And
terrible.
there's this thing called an umbrella. Or there's this thing called a treadmill. You have options.
Oh, wait, yeah, I remembered. I rediscovered yesterday I do have a treadmill.
How'd you forget?
You have a treadmill? You and
Yeah.
Hack both have treadmills. Hack told me this last night. He has a friggin' treadmill. I've wanted
Hi.
a treadmill for a while.
We can trade.
I just need to dig it out of the Christmas decorations in the basement.
I mean, shit, if you guys don't want your treadmills, I'll take them.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's a little bit harder to mail a treadmill through the mail than a
Oh,
microphone,
yeah.
though.
No, definitely. I don't even know where I would put it. I just really want it. For the days I can't walk outside, walk on that thing for an hour or two.
I definitely agree with GameCubeDude. I'm going to go on with that one. Right now, I have a lot of free time in between classes. Not enough time to make it on the train, get back home. But it's an hour and a half. So I just kind of wander around campus and wander around the city of Denver a little bit. And I at least try to
Nice.
wander around for at least 30 minutes. And I definitely agree on the whole walking to get ideas. If you're stumped on anything, that's the best way to do it. That's how me and Logan, I know I'm not really supposed to bring that up all that often, but that's how we get some of the ideas for the Stupid and Dumb Adventures.
Really?
That's how you guys did it?
Yeah, we will walk around outside whenever it was like fall time, because in Florida it was unbearable in the summer.
Huh.
But yeah, we would just walk around and come up with random ideas. Half of them never even made it, but they were awesome ideas.
Yeah, it definitely would seem like those are the kind of ideas you would come up with while walking around, like freaking Crack Bear. Remember that? Who remembers that?
Oh,
I
trust me,
remember
I did a reaction to that series, and people try to start a petition bringing Crack Bear back into SML.
Oh no!
They actually started a petition.
They actually started a petition, and last time I saw it had like 10 signatures.
10 signatures.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder how many signatures it would get if everybody knew it was there.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, though. So, Hack, what are you going to be doing to like alleviate your high blood pressure?
I'm the one with high blood pressure.
Yeah, he does.
He has high cholesterol.
Oh, cholesterol. So, how are you going to alleviate the cholesterol issue?
Well, this will take a long time to deal with, but whatever I'm gonna take, except for when I really don't want to. But I'm still not gonna eat much vegetable or fruits, but I do like particular fruits or vegetables that, you know, like apples or maybe bananas and all that. Those are really good. Even orange juice and whatever. And
You
I'm
ever
gonna
tried grapes?
Yeah, I tried it.
Who
Grapes
hasn't
are apparently
tried
good
grapes?
for the heart, so I'd recommend eating some of those.
Since raisins are just dried up grapes, would raisins be good?
I don't know. I really don't know much about raisins, so I can't say per se, but I'm sure somebody else would know. Feel free to share any knowledge of fruits in the comments.
Yeah, any type of dietary advice that you've had or you've heard, that would be awesome. Just let everyone else know about it. That would be awesome. Just share your knowledge.
And you could save a life.
Oh yeah, by the way, don't give raisins to dogs.
I know that one.
Why?
It kills them, apparently.
It kills them?
Oh yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's like giving them antifreeze.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Another
Okay, I didn't know
thing
that.
is onions. They cannot have onions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Because they cry over it.
Haha.
Bleh.
You know, I've heard if you give a dog macadamia nuts, apparently it gets them high.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard this like back in high school, so I don't know if it's true, but I don't know, maybe I should give my dog one macadamia nut just to see how he reacts.
Oh god.
So, Hack, here's something I like to do. It helps that I work at a grocery store, but what I like to do is I like to walk around the produce department and find a random fruit that I've never seen or I've heard about and try that. Just grab one of them.
I mean, what if I actually have heard of the fruits?
Well, then grab it. I mean, like, for example, I grabbed a pomegranate. I've heard about pomegranates, but I never had them before. So I decided, hey, why not? So I bought a pomegranate, and I found out it's delicious.
I once tried doing the same thing with a mango, but the thing is it got mushy by the time I was ready to try it, so I never got to eat it. So I've gone so many years without knowing what mango really tastes like.
Oh, trust me, mango's not that good.
Oh, okay, I'll take your word for it.
Mango's a little overrated.
The only time I've had mango that was good was in mead, which is pretty much like honey wine. And that was delicious. But y'all are too young for that, so I'm going to pretend like I never said that.
Does everybody here like bananas?
Oh yeah, bananas.
Yeah,
are
they're
gross.
alright.
I just remembered this trick that my sister taught me. What you can do with a banana is you take the banana out of the peel, and instead of throwing away the peel, rub the peel on your teeth. Because that's like, the peel is full of potassium, and potassium's good for your teeth.
Really?
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, like seriously, try it sometime. Your teeth will, I've done it before. It makes your teeth feel kind of weird, but it's worth it. It feels so good.
Are you talking about the part of the peel that faces the banana or the one that faces
Yeah, the
outward?
inside of the peel.
Okay. I might have to try that out.
Definitely.
Because my teeth are definitely something I'm kind of subconscious about. That's the part of health that I'm kind of about.
I mean, there's a lot of things you would never guess you can do with fruit and vegetables and stuff, and it's It's just awesome.
I was telling y'all about kale chips the other day.
Kale chip. I don't remember this discussion. Do remind me.
Okay, so what you do is you take a nice bushel or whatever you call of kale, rinse it off, but make sure it's dry because if it's wet, it will steam it, and put it in the oven for like 450 degrees for about like 8 to 10 minutes, and then season it with some salt, pepper, maybe some like that popcorn shake, I guess. I don't know. Just salt, pepper, and you got kale chips.
You know what? I think my mom has actually done something like this before. I remember they were okay, but this sounds so familiar to me.
I did this in my cooking class before.
Oh yeah? How'd they turn out?
They turned out pretty good, not gonna lie.
Well, that's good.
Kale is an awesome vegetable, and it's definitely something you need to be eating. I don't know all the benefits of it, but I think it has a lot of fiber, lots of antioxidants.
Isn't this the one you said that looks kind of like a cabbage?
It kind of looks like a mixture of a cabbage and spinach. It looks like a buff spinach.
I should try it.
Yeah, sounds like it's worth a try.
Yeah, I prefer leafy vegetables to other types of vegetables.
Yes, I agree.
You know what is actually pretty good?
What's that?
Broccoli cooked in the oven with some oil and salt. I've had it a couple times. My mom's made it. My mom is like really, really adamant about, eating healthy and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so are my parents.
She actually gets kind of gets disappointed in me whenever I bring home like a cheeseburger or something. She's always on my case about eating healthy, and even though it gets annoying, I know she means well.
Aw.
I'll be honest, I haven't had broccoli in years.
Really?
Really?
Yep, haven't touched that stuff in at least 7 years.
Yeah, because as kids, we're always eating, like, steamed vegetables and stuff like that. We don't have, like, the gourmet magnificence that is my mom's cooking.
Another good resource that I've heard of is there's this website called Eat This Not That.
Oh, yeah. I went there looking for different dark chocolate brands to buy. Mm-hmm. And, well, I couldn't find any of the dark chocolate it recommended in stores, but it looks like it's being sold on Amazon, which I use Amazon all the time, so that works for me.
Yeah, to those that don't know what Eat This Not That is, it's basically a website, and they also release some books where they teach you how to make simple choices. Like, let's just say you're going to McDonald's. Like, McDonald's is part of your life. They tell you what you should eat at McDonald's and what you shouldn't eat, and then compare and contrast. They claim that you can like shave 10 pounds a year just by doing simple changes to your lifestyle like that.
Oh shit.
And it's really not that hard, and it's not like these have to be permanent changes. Like, that's the one thing. People should remember that no change to your diet has to be like absolutely permanent. You are allowed to cheat every now and then. Because, say, like, if I ate a hamburger every day, if I ate a hamburger I probably shouldn't eat it, like, every week. Let's say, like, every few weeks. That would be fine to me. That'd be fine to anyone, really.
Would be.
Say, like, you want to eat an Oreo, and it's like, it's been a month since I've had an Oreo. Why don't I have an Oreo? Eat a dang Oreo. It's not going to hurt you if it's been a month.
Yeah, the thing that helped me lose all that weight back in senior year of high school, most of that stuff I haven't done in over a year, yet I've managed to keep off that weight.
Wow.
Oh, lucky.
Wow, nice.
That's another problem a lot of people apparently struggle with, is people who lose weight will sometimes gain it back.
Yeah, the thing is, during my high school, I ate a lot of, like instant microwavable food because my parents didn't really have the time to cook then, but now they have more and more time, so now they're cooking more and more.
Well, that's good.
And I'm learning myself to cook many things. Like, you guys know pierogies?
Yes, I love pierogies.
Heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Pierogies, they're basically dumplings with potatoes and cheese in them. They're from Poland. They're really good.
Okay, that definitely sounds like it's worth a try.
Yep, they're very easy and quick to make.
I'll definitely have to try it sometime.
Yeah, the microwavable foods, they're nice every now and then if you have that one long day where you really don't feel like cooking, but I wouldn't recommend eating them every single day of every single week.
Yeah, no, you should never eat anything every single day of every single week. The most important thing is to always have variety. That's a good place to start. Take cooking classes, learn like what kind of stuff you can actually do, see how beautiful you can make your food, and just try things. Really, that's a key component to dieting is variety.
Trial and error and experimenting. They could be really good.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's how I discovered some of my most favorite foods and simultaneously some of my least favorite foods, like cauliflower.
Oh God, I can't stand
I know,
cauliflower.
I think it's fucking disgusting.
I can't believe y'all hate cauliflower.
You like it?
Yes, I love it.
How?
How the fuck do you like that stuff?
It has no taste. I like it.
No taste.
It's an empty slate.
I can't even believe we're having this conversation right now. I never thought I'd find someone who actually likes cauliflower.
I mean, when it comes to stuff I hate, at the very least I can wash it down with some water or something, but cauliflower, I can't even wash that stuff down. It legitimately makes me feel sick.
Dude,
Are y'all eating it
let me
raw?
tell you a story about cauliflower for me. The last time I tried to eat freaking cauliflower, it almost liquefied in my mouth. It was the worst sensation I had ever felt. Can you imagine, like, you put something in your mouth, you're expecting it to be solid, and it's the mushiest thing you can imagine? I nearly threw up when I ate that stuff.
Yum.
How can you say yum to that?
I love it. What my parents do, they put a little salt, little pepper on it, then a little cheese on it. Or what they like to do is they like to take the cauliflower, boil it, and then shock it or whatever to cool it down a little bit.
Shock it?
Well, not really shock it, but what is it called whenever you take a boiled product and then you put it in ice water?
Cooling it?
Shocking, isn't it?
I know, right? Anyway, so what they do is after it cools down, they mash it down like mashed potatoes.
Okay, that's pretty clever, actually.
And it's so good. So good.
I've had that, and I really didn't like that.
It tastes just like mashed potatoes.
Really?
I highly disagree.
Okay, I like how this is going. So we know... Okay, I know GameCubeDude and Nomad's least favorite foods. So, Hack, what is your
no,
least...
cauliflower is like my second least favorite food.
Okay.
I still got one that I hate even more.
What's your least favorite
I
food?
know.
Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
I've never touched those, but I'll just
Don't!
take your word for it.
Do not ever go near a Brussels sprout. You see a Brussels sprout on your table, you fucking run. You hear me? You run and you don't stop. Not until the smell is completely out of your memory.
I'm sorry, I like Brussels sprouts.
What am I talking to? I feel like I'm talking to an alien.
Green
Yes.
man.
No,
Okay,
he's a
let me
dinosaur. He's a
defend-
Yoshi.
Yeah, I am a Yoshi.
Still.
So let me defend Brussels sprouts.
Oh, please try.
So are y'all having them boiled or are you having them baked?
I've never touched them, so I wouldn't know.
I've had them both. Both are vile and disgusting.
I never seen one actually.
So you know what my parents do? What my mom likes to do? My mom's a really good cook as well. What she likes to do, she likes to cut up some potatoes, cut up butternut squash, and she puts a little bit of tomato in there and asparagus, Brussels sprouts, of course. She cuts them in half, and then she salts, peppers, and then puts a little bacon in there as well, and just puts it in the oven.
Ooh.
Bacon. Why didn't I ever think of that? That could be the one thing that saves Brussels sprouts, perhaps.
Or any vegetable.
It gives it a nice taste.
I think the most important thing is, like, if something doesn't taste good alone, it might taste good with other things. So definitely, stay open-minded. Don't be like me. I'm sure Brussels sprouts have millions and millions of nutritional benefits, even though I deep down in my heart, I know that's a fucking lie. But you know what? Whatever. People should try and experiment.
Okay, what about butternut squash? Do y'all hate butternut squash?
I never tasted it.
I've
Nope,
had
never tried
squash
it.
before. I don't like it. See, like, a lot of the vegetables from that I've had were like in the time when I was a kid, when my parents didn't really worry about how the vegetables were cooked. They just wanted them cooked and us to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And kids just don't like that stuff.
Nope.
Parents, you gotta realize kids, they don't like that stuff. You gotta try different things to get the vegetables to taste good. There's plenty of options out there. We've got the internet now. There is everything on the internet, and you better damn well believe there's plenty of cooking recipes that can make your vegetables go from shit to shine.
I feel as if this is a BuzzFeed article.
Oh my god.
If you ever compare me to a BuzzFeed article ever again, I will find you and slap you so hard you won't remember my name.
Actually, I'm not even sure whether Zeke
20
or GameCubeDude
questions
would be more
vegetables have
BuzzFeed.
What was that, Hack?
I'm not even sure whether GameCubeDude or Zeke would be part of BuzzFeed.
I would rather
probably-
die
right
than
now.
be part of BuzzFeed, but that's a whole other story.
Oh God.
Going back to like healthy choices for kids, what do y'all think about McDonald's doing like those apple slices? Like, what type of kid's actually going to choose the apple slice over the French fry? That's my question.
Thing is, the kids might not make the choices themselves. The parents might order the food.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, apples from McDonald's. Look, we all know everything from McDonald's is not good for you. What makes you think the apples are going to be any different?
Because they're apples?
The apples probably have preservatives in them and stuff like that.
I believe the apples are just apples. It just says sliced
Really?
apples.
If it wasn't that, they could be sued for false advertising.
They also give like caramel cups, like caramel dipping cups with them. I think that's where things can go bad.
Maybe.
Ooh.
You know what? Instead of apples and caramel, try apples and peanut butter.
Oh, that's so
I know it
good.
might sound weird, but it's so good.
Oh, I have a something to
See,
pair off
something
of
we
that.
agree on, actually.
Something to pair off of that. What my sister likes to do is something called apple nachos.
Apple nacho.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so what she does is she cores the apple, slices it up real nice and thin, puts it on a plate, gets a cup of peanut butter, puts it in the microwave to get it all melty, and pour it over the sliced apples like it's chips in the sauce. Then she puts a little cinnamon sugar right on top and some dark chocolate chips. So good.
Well, shoot. Sounds interesting.
I guess it'd be worth a try, but I'm not sure about the whole melted peanut butter thing.
Oh, it's so good. Trust me.
Maybe I should try it one day. Could be something.
Yeah, it'd be worth a try. So there's so many healthy options out there, and even you can add a little, something unhealthy like cinnamon, and you'll still get a lot of the benefits at least.
Oh, apparently cinnamon's pretty good for your heart.
Really, tell that to the cinnamon challenge.
Okay, if you're like trying to like eat powdered cinnamon, yeah, that's no good.
But like the cinnamon spice itself.
Yes, the cinnamon spice itself is pretty good for you.
Well, I'll have to look into that. See, there's so many things about food I just don't know.
Same.
That's the cool
It's-
thing. Like you were saying before, maybe take some like cooking classes, try to learn something.
Oh yeah, before I took cooking class, there's a ton of cooking techniques I had no idea about.
Would you like
Like
to
the
share
most
some?
I can make is like a burger on the grill or some mac and cheese. So I need to learn some stuff. I'll probably ask my mom for lessons.
Oh yeah, trust me. Just try it sometime. It's really good.
Yo, you guys actually want me to tell you a really cool story about my mom?
Go
Oh,
for
really?
it.
Okay.
Like you might actually be impressed by this. Okay, so you guys remember a few months back when I made it public that she had cancer, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, nowadays she's walking around, and to me it's almost like nothing even happened.
Nice.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah. The thing is, like, the doctors said, like, you have a pretty good chance of, getting through this because you're so healthy. And there's, I really, I don't know how much of this I can actually say because I don't fully understand it, but essentially there is this type of drug that can help, get rid of cancer. And, well, as of right now, only like, I don't know, 5% of women are compatible with this drug. And thank Lord, my mom was compatible with this drug. So she didn't have to go through chemo or radiation or anything like that. It was just a pretty simple drug. Now, it took her a while to get used to the drug, but, a few months down the line, it almost looks like nothing even happened. Like, she had to get surgery one point in the back of her head, but they didn't have to remove too much hair for that. Other than that, it's normal. I'm telling you, choosing a healthy lifestyle has major benefits. My mom survived cancer because she's so healthy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my mom, she goes to the gym almost like every day. Obviously, she had to stop for a while because, the drug, made her tired a lot.
Yeah.
Once she got used to it, nothing happened. That's what it looks like. Now, obviously, something did happen, but for the most part, she's cured. Well, I wouldn't say cured, but the drug actually made the tumors shrink, like big time shrink, which is good.
That's impressive. That's awesome.
I know.
That's insane. in a good way.
It is insane. I had a hard time like comprehending it myself.
The body works in such magical ways.
What else was cool is that because they were so excited about the results of the treatment, apparently they actually took her results and presented it at a health seminar of some kind. I never really looked into the seminar myself, but apparently it was just like a team of doctors discussing research, apparently.
Oh.
But it's still cool.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. It's not every day you can survive cancer under these circumstances.
True. Especially when it comes to an unexpected point where you thought that you have cancer.
Oh, yeah.
So, I want to tell everyone here, and anyone who's watching, please do not self-diagnose yourself. Go to a doctor if you think you have any problems. Because for me, for past several weeks or a month, I've been self-diagnosing myself because I apparently have a lymph node under my chin. And I was so worried about it because I researched it and I thought I had random symptoms and all that. Please don't do it. It will create like weird fake symptoms or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but just don't do it. Just go to the doctor.
See, Hack, this is
Yeah.
why you should listen to me more often. This
Oh,
is
come
exactly
on.
what I told you.
Okay, but
Don't self-diagnose. It's a waste
I mean,
of time.
to be fair to Hack, yes, even though I do feel like he got a little over-concerned, you're not a doctor, neither am I, neither is Hack. So you did the right thing going to the doctor.
Exactly. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and plus, Hack, at your age, to get cancer, it's really rare, so there's no need to panic. Like, that's what we told you.
I mean, what if I am the rare one?
Well, that would be scary, yeah. But your chances were low.
You have youth on your side.
Exactly. Whenever you feel like something's wrong with you, don't just assume you'll be okay. Because the same thing happened to me just this year with bronchitis. I thought it was just a dumb little cough, but I was coughing like nonstop, and it only eventually just started getting worse and worse. Cough drops weren't doing nothing. So I'm just like, screw this. I'm going to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, you have bronchitis. I'm like, oh, fuck me. They're like, don't worry, it's curable. So I'm like, yay, curable.
Yeah, curable. Hooray for science.
So I took this inhaler medicine as well as this antibiotic, and eventually I'm pretty much good. So never self-diagnose. Always go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Unless you are a doctor.
And then get another doctor's opinion.
Or a nurse.
Then I guess I wouldn't know.
My personal rule of thumb is I wait 3 days, and if nothing has improved after those 3 days, then I go see a doctor.
I waited for like almost 2 months. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I overstepped that rule a little bit.
A month for me.
I'll be honest, I haven't been to the doctors in years.
Years?
Lucky.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't been sick.
Not even a checkup or anything?
Nope.
Okay, well, I wouldn't recommend that. You should always like get checkups at the doctor every now and then.
I mean, I'm fine.
You are.
But for how long? I'm just joking.
Nope.
Yeah, it's always good to like get a checkup on the doctor. I'd say at least once a year. I'd say maybe twice a year if you think you can manage. But it is actually recommended that you do get checked up.
It depends on your health insurance, how often your insurance can cover it.
That's true.
But yeah, to anyone here, please don't self-diagnose yourself. Go to a doctor if you really think it's necessary. Because even if those random symptoms happen, it could be because of something else.
Yeah, there are a lot of sicknesses out there that have similar symptoms, so it's always good to just let the doctor make the final decision.
Start worrying about your health at a young age. Once you get older, that stuff will really become a pain.
It will.
Exactly. I know a lot of young people probably listen to this podcast, so let me break it to you down nice and simple. If you are healthy, girls will want to bang with you. You might not care about that now, but once you get to high school, you're going to be like, well, shit, I don't know why, but I have this desire to bang. So start worrying about health now, because then you
GameCubeDude,
get
I don't
lots and
believe
lots of bang.
we
Lots
are
of
not-
bang time.
We're not qualified to teach about the birds and bees, man.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Let me just say
wait,
this.
wait.
No. Let me say this. parents will always say, like, don't have sex until, you're ready and stuff. But that's the thing. Kids don't listen to that anymore. Kids are going to fuck. All right? That's not politically correct to use, but kids are going to fuck. All right? We can't stop it. We have to be prepared. When I have a son one day, now people can call me a bad father for doing this. I don't give a fuck. But if my son ever decides to, fuck, which I might not be able to stop, I want him to at least be safe. I'm gonna give my son fucking condoms when I think he's going into high school, when he's ready. I would rather him be safe than sorry, all right? Call me a bad father, but that's the parental choice I'm going to make. Obviously, I wouldn't tell my wife about this, so if my future wife ever listens to this podcast, well, I'm going to get slapped upside the face, but it's worth it. That's what I do for my kids.
I'm pretty sure I'm qualified to talk about it. You remember that Kahoot quiz, Zeke, where I won? Where you're talking about sex ed?
No, I don't remember that at all.
You seriously don't remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Nobody's going to even know what you're talking about.
Oh, this one time, Zeke, Guy, and a few other peoples. Were you there, Hack?
I think I was.
Oh yeah, we did because why not? We just did a sex ed quiz on Kahoot, and I won it.
Well, congratulations.
I don't know what to say about that.
I'm basically qualified to be a teacher now.
Right.
Well, there you go. Professor Nomad talking about the birds and bees.
This is way beyond health.
Well, anyway, I think that'll make a good episode. What do you guys think?
I think so. I think that's a perfect place to end.
All right, sweet.
All right, so thank y'all so very much for watching this episode of the Mugs and Mikes podcast. I'm sorry we kind of got a little carried away at the end, but yeah. Where can we follow you, GameCubeDude?
You can follow me on Twitter at GameCubeDude100. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, GameCubeDude200. Link should be in the description below.
All right, Mr. Nomad, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at NomadicBox87. You can also find me on my incredibly dead but soon-to-be-revived YouTube channel. I'm _nomadic.
And Mr. Hack, where can people find you?
My social media is called HackGameX294. I usually use Instagram, Twitter, and I usually post art in Instagram, so if you want to look at my artwork, then you can go check there, and yeah.
Go check out his Twitter. He drew the most adorable costume of Sonic ever, and it's cute, and you would love it.
Please.
And it's not gay because it's Sonic. Anybody who says that, fuck you.
All right, and you probably already know I'm Zeke. I'm ZYoshiMan on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, just about everything. And yeah, and thank y'all so very much for watching, and cheers.
Oh, and don't forget, you can follow the podcast. You can follow the podcast on Twitter to get updates to see what we're doing, what we're planning to do with the podcast.
And be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you know when the next episode goes live.
All right, and see you later.
See ya.
Later.